Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VA Memorial Stadium in the home of the Chillicothe Paints. We are thrilled to host once again the first National Bank of Waverly Baseball Classic, presented by Mile Tree Screen Printing and the Ross County Convention and Visitors Bureau. The VA Medical Center is a non-smoking campus. Smoking and vaping is prohibited in the stadium except for the designated smoking area by the ticket office behind the third base dugout. Smoking is not permitted in the parking lot. The men's and women's restrooms are located in the picnic area down the third base line. Sunflower seeds are not permitted inside the stadium or in the dugouts. The concession stand is open and located in the brick building at the entrance when you enter the stadium. Cheeseburgers, hot dogs, soft pretzels, high school Pepsi products, chips, and candy are all available. No outside food, drink, or containers are allowed inside the stadium. The playground is closed, and please return all foul balls to the dugouts. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome into VA Memorial Stadium, the home of the Chillicothe Paints and the First National Bank of Waverly Baseball Classic. We're getting ready for the Friday, or the slate of games for Friday. The first game we're going to have is the Teays Valley Vikings taking on the Logan Elm Braves, both members of the Mid-State League. Later on tonight we'll have Chillicothe taking on Zane Trace. That game is scheduled for 7 p.m., but knowing the sport of baseball, that time could vary. On Tuesday, Huntington took on Waverly in the 4:30 slot, and that game ended up being a 21-15 final. Waverly took that one from the Huntsmen. I believe the 7 o'clock game that was Circleville against Hillsboro didn't start until right around 8:30 or 8:45. It was a late start time, but Circleville ended up getting that one 13-0 in 4.5 innings, so it kind of evened out the overall time limit for those games. But here, Teays Valley versus Logan Elm. Teays Valley wasn't their scheduled opening day, but their scheduled season opener against Pickerington North was scheduled for March 29th. That game was canceled. So their game today in the FNB Classic going to be their season opener. For Logan Elm, 0-2 on the season, a 3-2 loss against Westfall, and then I believe it was 10-3 loss to Zane Trace the other day. Kind of a tough break for Logan Elm, is playing both of those teams. They kind of faced the ace of both of those teams. A 192 batting average in that game for Logan Elm. Only 5 hits, 2 RBIs out of their 3 runs. Only 5 hits the whole game. So Logan Elm definitely going to try to improve their batting stats here today. Last season, Logan Elm slugged a .289 team batting average, but that team graduated 5 seniors that batted over .300 last season. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a rebuild, I would say, for Logan Elm, but they have the talent to do so. Braylon Baker last season, a .417 batting average, 3 home runs. Obviously, he's not leading off. He's in the 3-hole for the Braves. Leading off for Logan Elm, the designated hitter, number 11, Garrett Summers. First offering on the way, outside and a little low. On the mound for the Vikings, number 8, Matthew Farmer. Looking to get the Vikings in the win column to start out their 2022 season. Second pitch on the way, ground ball to the right side. Slow roller fielded by the second baseman Brent, throw it to first and 1 away.
The second baseman, number 17, Will Higginbotham.
You know, it's gotten progressively colder as the week went on. Well, actually, it was freezing on Monday, and then, or I believe Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, it was in the 70s. Yesterday, a little colder, and then today, right now, it's 42 degrees. Not a whole lot of wind. A little bit of wind, maybe straightaway right field, kind of drifting foul. 2-0 count here on Will Higginbotham, the second baseman for Logan Elm. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. And in there for a called strike, 2-1. Farmer into the windup, deals. Fly ball to the right side. Doesn't look like it's going to get out of the infield. Brent moving over, and he drops it. Going to be an error on Landon Brent. And that'll put a runner on for Braylon Baker, who, you know, we noted a .417 batting average a season ago. However, does not have a hit this season, as they have him listed for 0 for his last 6 at-bats in their 2 games. So Baker's still looking for his first hit of the season. One and 0 count to Baker. Farmer from the stretch, inside, 2-0. Throw to first. Called strike on Baker, makes it a 2-1 count for the shortstop. Foul tip, 2-2 now for Braylon Baker. Runner on first, 1 out. And a called strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Matthew Farmer. And now there's 2 away for the third baseman, Nick Affolter. Affolter, a .200 batting average on the season, 1 for 5. Low and away, ball 1. Farmer from the stretch. Ground ball to the right side, fielded by Moniachi. Bobbles it a little bit, but makes the play routinely. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Starting on the mound for Logan Elm, number 23, Grant Klum.
Bottom of the first inning here, still nothing, no hits for Logan Elm in the top half of the inning. On the mound for the Braves, a freshman, Grant Klein, looking to do the same to Teays Valley as they did Logan Elm a half inning ago. Fly ball into foul ground. Gonna land in the parking lot, 0-1. Leading off for Teays Valley, the center fielder, Tommy Williams. 0-1 count for Williams. Klein into the windup. The pitch fouled away, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Off speed, up and in, 1-2 now on Tommy Williams. A season ago, Teays Valley losing to Olentangy in the sectional final, 7-0. Teays Valley, a Division I team, which as the 1-2 is inside, 2-2 the count now on Williams. And not a lot of D1 baseball teams around here. Obviously, Chillicothe Division I, Olentangy, well, not Olentangy, Teays Valley Division I. And I believe Logan may be Division I as well. Upstairs, full count now for Tommy Williams. And the whole plate umpire heading down the third base line, having a chat with Teays Valley's third base coach. Well, after falling down 0-2, Tommy Williams fighting all the way back to make it a full count. 3-2 offering, ball 4. And a good at-bat by Tommy Williams. And a runner is aboard for the shortstop, Peyton Weiler.
The shortstop, number 12, Peyton Weiler.
One on, nobody out. Klein from the stretch. Weiler squares around for a bunt. Williams on the move and steals second successfully. One and 0 the count to Weiler. And they're going to get a balk on Klein. That'll move Williams to third. Still nobody out. An 0-1 count on Weiler. Klein deals. Low and inside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Peyton Weiler. Runner on third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. 1-2 now on Weiler. Here's 1-2 offering. Off speed pitch lifted to shallow left center field. The catch will be made by Reed. Tagging from third is Williams, and he'll slide in safely. The turf kicks up in the left-handed, or the left batter's box. It appears Williams is okay, but as he was sliding into home, you know, he started to slide as he got towards right into the left-handed, or sorry, the right-handed batter's box. And the turf kicked up. It looked a little dangerous, but like I said, I believe he's okay. First offering to the first baseman, A.J. Moniachi. Klein from the windup, fouled back off the netting. Two and one. Nobody on for A.J. Moniachi. 1-0 lead for Teays Valley. Off speed upstairs, 3-1. Klein offers the 3-1. And Moniachi checks a swing, did not go around. That'll be the second walk of the inning for Grant Klein. And another runner aboard for the Vikings. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Will Murphy. Similar position that Weiler was in a few batters ago. Following up a walk. One runner on, this time one out. First pitch upstairs, 1-0 on Murphy. Here's the 1-0. High and outside, 2-0, the count now on Murphy. You know, Klein, a pretty good start, going 0-2, getting an 0-2 count on Tommy Williams, and then 4 straight balls there. A sac fly for Peyton Weiler. A.J. Moniachi draws a walk. Now Will Murphy in a 2-1 count with a runner aboard. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball to the left side. A Folter can't come up with it. Baker makes the play. Throw on to first. Not in time. An infield single for Will Murphy. And with runners on first and second, that'll bring up Adam Treisler. Catches the outside corner, 0-1 the count for Treisler. Klein offers the 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. A season ago, obviously both teams in the Mid-State League. Teays Valley 2-0 against Logan Elm last season. 8-2 the first time around, a 13-0 win for the Vikings in the second game. Here's the 0-2, fouled off the third base dugout and out of play. That'll keep it at 0-2. From the stretch, Klein offers the 0-2 outside, 1-2. Off-speed pitch gets Treisler going. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 22, Landon Geisinger.
Two on, 2 away for the right fielder, Landon Geisinger. First pitch gets by the catcher to the backstop. Both runners advance. Second and third now. 1-0 count for Geisinger. Klein offers the 0-1 outside, 2-0. Wind blowing straight away right field. Get a hold of one here. With a little bit of power, you could get it out, as the wind's been blowing straight away right for most of yesterday. And so far for this game, it's picked up a little bit. Headed to straightaway right field, 3-0 in there for a called strike, 3-1. Another called strike, full count now for Landon Geisinger. You know, 42 degrees feel like with the wind chills 35. You know, if you're using a 2-piece bat today, a little risky, I'd say. You know, it's definitely a wood bat type of day. As Geisinger flares one down the left field line, it'll go foul. It'll keep it a full count. Send both runners back to second and third. Grant Klein trying to get out of this inning without giving up any more than one run. The 3-2 offering, low and away, ball 4. That loads the bases for the second baseman, number 23, Landon Brent.
The second baseman, number 23, Landon Brent.
Big time opportunity for Landon Brent here, as a gapper would most likely bring home 3 here, especially here at VA Memorial Stadium. Brent swings through the first one, 0-1. Swings through the second, 0-2. Once again, Grant Klein finds himself ahead, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 offering, off speed, ripped down the left field line and foul. We'll try again. Fly ball hit into right field. Right fielder tracking, and a nice catch by Deal to save any extra runs that would have been scored. It wasn't hit very hard, but it was just hit right in between the center fielder and the right fielder. Grant Klein able to get out of that one, only allowing a hit and a run. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible.
Leading off for Logan Elm, the left fielder, number 4, Colton Eplin.
Top of the second here, bottom half of the first inning, Teays Valley takes a 1-0 lead over Logan Elm. Keegan Deal leading things off for the Braves. First pitch catches the inside corner, 0-1. The due-up for the Braves, obviously Keegan Deal leading things off, Carson Summers in the 2-hole, and Gavin Griffey batting third inside, 1-1. And if any of those people reach base, Blayton Reed, the center fielder, batting in the 9-hole, would be fourth. And then it would be back to the top of the order for Logan Elm. 1-1 the count on Keegan Deal. Low and away, 2-1. A pretty solid inning for Farmer last inning. Probably would have been, and probably should have been, a 1-2-3 inning. Just had the air on Brent at second base. On the flare towards right field, 3-2 the count. From the windup, Farmer offers 3-2. Fly ball into right field. Geisinger backtracking. A nice athletic play by Geisinger. One away. You know, with the way the wind has been, especially the last 2 days, we've seen some fly balls that are typically routine, you know, seemed made to look a lot harder than they normally would. And, you know, when you're not used to, you know, whatever it is, 14, 15, maybe even up to 20-mile-per-hour winds in the outfield, it makes it a lot more difficult to track a fly ball. First pitch to Carson Summers, catches the outside corner, 0-1. One hops the plate, 1-1 the count to Summers. Fouled back off the backstop, 1-2. Farmer from the windup offers the 1-2. Called strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Matthew Farmer. And now for Gavin Griffey. Or sorry, now for Carson Summers, there's 2 down. I believe I had the order wrong here on. Yeah, I was 1 ahead of myself on the due-up. So now it's Carson Summers. Eplin led off. And Deal was second. Here's the 1-0. Popped up in the air towards the Teays Valley dugout. McFarland can't get to it. It'll go out of play. 1-1. One and one, the count to Summers. Nobody on, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Brent makes the play, throw over to first. Moniachi snags it, 3 down. And that is the end of the top of the second. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth. bottom of the second here. Teays Valley out in front, 1-0 over the Logan Elm Braves. The due-up for the Vikings, McFarland, Love, and back to Williams at the top of the order. Grant Klein still dealing for Logan Elm on the rubber. From the windup, here's the first offering, off speed, high and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0 the count. Now to McFarland. 2-0 offering. Swung through by McFarland. A 2-1 count now for the Teays Valley catcher. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, missed once again, foul tipped. And an even 2-2 count now. Klein deals, off speed, fouled away, and out of play down the right field line. That'll keep it a 2-2 count. If you're still watching for baseball after this game, stay tuned in, as later tonight we'll have Chillicothe versus Zane Trace. As mentioned earlier, that game's scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. However, that time could vary if this game goes over or maybe under. High and away on that one, 3-2. We have not seen We have not seen Zane Trace yet in the FNB Classic. However, we did see Chillicothe on Wednesday against Adena. As McFarland is walked to first, that'll be the first runner aboard for the Vikings.
The left fielder, number 11.
And the fourth walk of the game for Grant Klein. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Tyler Love. But yeah, obviously we're going to see Chillicothe later tonight. Last time they played against Adena, an 8-6 final that Adena took. I believe Chillicothe actually led 3-1 for the first maybe 2 or 3 innings of that game, and then eventually Adena, I think, got up to 4-3 and never looked back after that. As Love lays down to bunt to the right side, Higginbotham charging, and Love beats out the throw, an infield single for Tyler Love.
The center fielder, number 5, Tommy Williams.
That'll bring us back to the top of the Vikings order with the center fielder, Tommy Williams. Started off his last at bat with an 0-2 count and worked a walk. Stole second, was balked to third, and scored on the sac fly and lays down an almost perfect bunt down the third base line. Just rolls foul, 0-1. Here's the 1. Another bunt attempt for Williams. This one not as close as the first, 0-2. Klein offers the 0-2. Williams squares around again. Another foul ball in the bunt. And that will be the third strike and the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Peyton Weiler with 1 down, 2 aboard for the Vikings. Weiler, of course, the sac fly back in the first inning that brought home Williams for the lone run of today's game so far. Klein offers the 1-0. Ground ball hit to the left side, fielded by Baker. And the ball is bobbled by Higginbotham. Here comes the runner home. Throw home to the catcher, Summers. And now they have McFarland in a pickle. And he will be tagged out. However, the runners advance to second and third. Good rundown execution there by the Braves.
First baseman, number 44, A.J. Manachi.
And that'll bring up Moniachi. A walk his first time around. Nobody on for him his first time around, this time with 2 gone. 2 runners in scoring position, a 1-0 count for the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 offering, low and away, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Moniachi, high and outside, 3-1 the count now. On the Teays Valley first baseman, Will Murphy on deck for the Vikings. A single his last time up. There's the 3-1. And a low and away. Close call there. That'll make it a 3-2 count now. Here's the 3-2. Upstairs, ball 4, another walk for A.J. Moniachi. And that'll bring up Will Murphy.
The third baseman, number 14, Will Murphy.
From the windup, first pitch to Murphy, a high fly ball to straightaway right field. Deal camped under it and makes the play for the third out of the inning. That'll end the second inning for us here at VA Memorial Stadium. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
See everything Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth has to offer by visiting our website at SOSAOhio.com for complete coverage of area athletes and teams, including game stories, features, live streams of games, player and coach interviews, nightly scores, area standings, and much more. You can even view and purchase action photos from our more than 100 galleries. That's SOSAOhio.com for the best local sports coverage around.
top of the third here at VA Memorial Stadium. Gavin Griffey going to lead things off for Logan Elm. The due-up for the Braves, Griffey, Reed, Summers.
Leading off for Logan Elm, the first baseman, number 6.
Logan Elm still hitless so far in the contest. First offering from Farmer, called strike, 0-1. Griffey's first AB of the game. Check swing, maybe called strike 2. Either way, 0-2. Summers a .333 batting average on the season, 2 for 6 with an RBI. Ground ball up the middle, glove by Weiler. Throw on to Moniachi at first, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Blaine Reed.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Blayton Reed, for his first AB of the game. Reed still hitless on the season through 4 plate appearances, 2 ABs, no hits, 0-1. Farmer offers the 0-1, fouled back, and out of play, 0-2. Here's the 1-1. Flied foul. That'll make it a 1-2 count now for Reed. Sorry, an 0-2 count. Scoreboard here at VA Memorial Stadium incorrect. 0-2 offering, can't catch the outside corner, 1-2. Fouled away. We'll try the 1-2 again. Reed not going down without a fight. Still looking for his first hit of the spring. Trying to give Logan Elm their first win of this young season. Teays Valley looking to do the same. Farmer offers the 1-2. And it's in the dirt for ball 2. And appeal the check swing. Did not go. 2-2 the count now for Reed. Farmer offers the 2-2, ground ball to the left side, another foul ball. Whether he reaches base or not, good at bat here for Blayton Reed. Farmer into the windup, offers the 2-2, and a called strike 3 for Farmer. Second strikeout of the game for Farmer. 2 away.
Designated hitter number 11, Garrett Summers.
That'll bring us back to the top of the order for the Braves. Garrett Summers, the designated hitter. First offering, a fly ball into right field. Geisinger camped under it and makes the catch. 3 down, and that'll bring us to the end of the top half of the third inning. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth. Leading off for Teays Valley to start off the bottom half of the third inning, Adam Trissler. Strikeout swinging his first time around back in the first inning. First offering from Grant Klein upstairs, 1-0. Two hits and a run here for the Vikings. Outside corner, 1-1. Klein from the windup, outside, swung on and missed. 1-2 the count now for Adam Trissler. Just missed for Klein, 2-2. Two offering from Klein, fouled away and out of play towards the left side. We'll try the 2-2 again. Two offering. A high fly ball, foul down the left field line, and a nice play by a Folter. One away. And that'll bring up Landon Geisinger.
The right fielder, number 22, Landon Geisinger.
The right fielder had the last put out last half inning. Reached on a walk back in the first. Off speed in there, 0-1. Oh, one pitch finds the zone. 0-2 now for Geisinger. Grant Klein done a good job and a handful of at-bats getting an 0-2 count. Off speed up the middle. Bobbled around by Higginbotham. I think we're going to give that a base hit for Geisingers. It would have been a tough play had Higginbotham fielded it cleanly.
The second baseman, number 23, Landon Brent.
So the first official at-bat for Geisinger. 1-for-1 on the day now. That'll bring up the second baseman, Landon Brent. Flew out to right field back in the first inning to end the first inning. Now with a runner aboard, one out, square up to bunt, pull back, 1-0. One and 0 the count on Geisinger. Man on first. Klein will throw over. However, Geisinger back in time. 1-0 lead for the Teays Valley Vikings. 3 hits on the day. Runner goes. And Geisinger in there safely with a stolen base. Brent held back on the bunt but called on a called strike. Second stolen base on the day for Teays Valley. And had Brent not fouled that back, Geisinger probably had third base stolen as he took off before Klein even started his motion, and Klein was just unaware that Geisinger was stealing third. 1-2 the count now. 2-2 count now for Brent. Geisinger being held by Higginbotham at second base, and the pitch is swung through by Brent for a swinging strikeout. That is the third strikeout of the day for Grant Klein, and the second out of the inning.
Number 15, Landon McFarland.
That'll bring up Landon McFarland, who last time around reached on a walk and was thrown out at home. As Geisinger on the move. This time Klein steps off the rubber, but to no avail as Geisinger, smart base running, reaches third for his second stolen base of the inning. And now a big-time scoring opportunity here for the Vikings with a runner on third, 2 down. McFarland at the plate. Here's the nothing offering. And the ball gets to the backstop, and Geisinger steals home without much contest as the right-handed batter's box kicks up again. And it'll be a 2-0 lead now for Teays Valley. This one fouled back. 0-1. Or sorry, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 offering. Catches the zone, 1-2. Klein into the windup. Offers the 1-2. Low and inside. That'll make it a 2-2 count now for McFarland. 2-0 lead for Teays Valley. A 2-2 count on the batter. 2 down, nobody on. Grant Klein looking to get out of this inning. Klein deals, ground ball to the left side. Baker gloves it, throw over to Griffey at first. Got him 3 down. And that is the end of the third inning. We'll head to the fourth. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Top of the fourth here at VA Memorial Stadium. Logan Elm still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Will Higginbotham going to lead things off for the Braves. The only base runner, well, the only player that has reached base safely for the Braves. However, it was on an error by the second baseman, so still no hits for Logan Elm. And a 2-0 deficit here for the Braves. First one in the dirt, 1-0. After Higginbotham, Baker will follow, and a Fulter will follow Baker for the due-up for Logan Elm. 1-0, gets in the zone, 1-1 the count now for Higginbotham. Farmer been extremely efficient on the mound into the windup. The 1-1 skied into left center field. Williams under it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Still hitless on the day is Logan Elm. Braylon Baker still looking for his first hit of the season.
Third baseman, number 21, Nick Fuller.
Obviously, over 400 batting average last season for Baker. Still hitless this spring. Looking to change that here for the Braves and for himself. Swings through the first one. 0-1.
The shortstop, number 5, Braylon Baker.
Another thing for Baker last season, 3 home runs. Now, obviously, that one's in the dirt, 1-1. Those could have been inside the park home runs. I don't know, as you know, in the stat sheet, most stat keepers don't really differentiate between those two. So they could have all 3 been inside the parkers. One of them could have been. None of them could have been. You know, obviously I have no idea, but 3 home runs in a season, it's pretty solid for a high school baseball player. 2-1 the count to Baker. Farmer into the windup, deals in the dirt, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 offering. Hit down the left field. No, not down the line. Hit in between third and short for the first hit of the game. Braylon Baker busts up Farmer's no-hitter. And is the first man to the board here in the top of the 4th inning for Logan Elm.
Now batting third baseman, number 21, Nick Fuller.
And that'll bring up Nick Fulter. Ground out to the first baseman back in the first inning. Chopper to the left side. Murphy gloves it, throw on to first in the dirt. Scooped by Moniachi for the second out of the inning. Baker moves to second. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Colton Eplin, with 2 down and a man in scoring position.
The left fielder, number 4, Colton Eplin.
Eplin a fly out to right field, back in the second. First offering for Farmer in the zone, 0-1. From the stretch, the 0-1 off speed, high and outside, 1-1. Ground ball to the left side. I believe it'll be a foul ball. It will. That'll push it to a 1-2 count for Eplin. Chillicothe and Zane Trace rolling in here in the top of the 4th inning for their game that will follow this one and will also be streamed here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority. One and two, the count to Eplin. 2 down. Runner on second. This one gets away from McFarland. However, Baker does not advance. 2-2 the count on Eplin. Farmer offers the 2-2 right back to Farmer. He gloves it. And the throw on to first for the third out of the inning. Logan Elm gets their first hit of the game, however, remains runless. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth. Bottom of the fourth inning here at VA Memorial Stadium. Tyler Love going to kick things off for Vinton County. The do-up includes, obviously, Love leading things off, Tommy Williams at the top of the order, and Peyton Weiler in the two-hole. Love a single back in the second inning. First pitch in the zone, 0-1. 1-1 offering from Klein outside the zone, 2-1. Three and one, the count now to Tyler Love. Looking to reach base safely. 2 of 2 times here in today's contest. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Klein. Upstairs for ball 4. And a man aboard for Tommy Williams.
The center fielder, number 5, Tommy Williams.
Williams' third at-bat of the game, walked in the first, a strikeout swinging in the second. And 1 of 2 of Teays Valley's runs, and he'll take a hit by pitch on an off-speed from Klein. He squared around a bunt. It appeared that he pulled back before the ball made contact with him. However, Logan Elm's head coach probably going to come out here and try to appeal. No, he's going to go to the mound and have a chat with his team. So back-to-back walks here for Grant Klein. He's had some walking trouble as he's walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 walks here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And it's only a 2-0 ball game, so Klein been really fortunate, as I believe it was in the second inning. At one point, the bases were loaded, and they were able to get out of it. The hit by pitch will bring up Peyton Weiler. A sac fly back in the first that scored Williams. And reached second base on a fielder's choice in the second.
The shortstop, number 12, Peyton Weiler.
No count on Weiler. 2 runners on, nobody down. Weiler squares to bunt. High and outside, 1-0. From the stretch, here's the 1-0. Weiler squares to bunt. It'll roll foul by Teays Valley's dugout. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Weiler squaring to bunt once again. Klein makes the play. Flip over to first for the first out of the inning. However, Weiler's bunt moves Williams to second and Love to third for A.J. Moniachi, who was walked twice in the first and second inning. Two runners in scoring position, 1 away. Low and away for ball 1. Big left-handed first baseman for Teays Valley looking to extend their 2-run lead over the Braves here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-0. Skied into center field. Reed backtracking. Makes the catch, but it'll score Love from third. And Williams going to try to go second to third on the sac fly, and he will. A 2 RBI sac fly for A.J. Moniachi. And a 4-run lead for Teays Valley.
Third baseman, number 14, Will Murphy.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Will Murphy. First offering to Murphy upstairs, 1-0. Swung through by Murphy. 1-1 the count now to the Teays Valley third baseman. Still clocking in at 41 degrees here on this Friday afternoon. And from the looks of it, as Murphy fouls one off the backstop, it's actually going to get 2 degrees warmer by 7. But then after that, it's going to drop back down to 40. So not a lot of relief here in southern Ohio as of late. Ground ball hit to the left side, gets past a Folter. And the 4th hit of the ball game for Teays Valley. And a 2-out single for Will Murphy.
Designated hitter number 28, Adam Trexler.
First pitch to Tressler, hit deep to right field. It one hops the wall. Tressler looking for extra bases. He'll have a stand-up double. And Murphy will score from first, a big-time 2-out RBI double for Adam Tressler. And a 5-run lead now for the Vikings.
Right fielder number 22, Landon Geisinger.
First offering to Geisinger outside. Ball gets away from Summers. And Trishler will advance to third on the wild pitch. Landon Geisinger, a walk in the first, a single. Back in the third, came all the way around to score after stealing second and third, and then eventually stole home on a wild pitch. 2-0 the count to Geisinger. Summers going to head to the mound, chat with Klein, trying to keep this a 5-run ball game here in the bottom of the fourth inning at VA Memorial Stadium in the First National Bank of Waverly Baseball Classic. Wrapping things up as we head into the weekend. Obviously tonight, the 7 o'clock game, Chillicothe versus Zane Trace. And then Saturday, 4 games, 10 a.m., Watterson taking on Heath, 12:45, Amanda Clear Creek and Athens. 3:30, Wheelersburg and Fort Laramie. And in the 6 o'clock slot, Washington Courthouse and Circleville. Geisinger popped it up, I believe it was foul territory, and a Fulter made the play. That is the end of the fourth inning. Teays Valley out in front 5-0. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
See everything Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth has to offer by visiting our website at SOSAOhio.com for complete coverage of area athletes and teams, including game stories, features, live streams of games, player and coach interviews, nightly scores, area standings, and much more. You can even view and purchase action photos from our more than 100 galleries. That's SOSAOhio.com for the best local sports coverage around.
Leading off Logan Elm, the right fielder, number 16, Keegan Dill.
Keegan Deal leading things off for the Braves to start off the top of the fifth inning. Logan Elm still scoreless, however. Braylon Baker gave the Braves their first hit of the contest. First offering for Deal in there for a strike, 0-1. Swung on and missed, 0-2 the count now for Keegan Deal. Three pitches, 3 strikes, a called strike 3 for Matthew Farmer.
The catcher, number 12, Carson Summers.
His 4th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring on the catcher, Carson Summers. He'll chop one back to Farmer on the mound, throw it to first, got him 2 away now. Efficient work here, has been the case for most of the game for Matthew Farmer.
The first baseman, number 6, Gavin Griffey.
First baseman Gavin Griffey, last at bat back in the third inning, a ground out to the shortstop. First pitch to Griffey in there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 offering. Check swing by Griffey, and it'll be a strike, 0-2. The count now. Matthew Farmer not playing around here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs, first ball, I believe, of the inning for Farmer. 1-2. Off speed in there for strike 3. 2 strikeouts, both looking for Farmer. And he retires the side as we head into the bottom half of the 5th inning. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Now on the mound for Braves at number 4, Colton Eplin.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 4, Colton Eplin. Up until now, spent innings 1 through 4 out in left field. First pitch for Eplin is skied into right field. Gets past the right fielder, and it will be extra bases for Reed. Or no, sorry, wrong team, for Love. No, it was Brent. I was looking at the wrong roster. So the first hit of the day for Landon Brent. A leadoff triple. And that'll bring up Landon McFarland. With the man on third, nobody away. Ground ball to the right side, fielded by Higginbotham. And McFarland is retired, but not before driving in a run, making it a 6-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Love, who at the moment is 1 for 1 with a run scored. 1-1 the count to Love. In there for strike two, 1-2 the count now. Eplin looking for his second out of the inning. And a called strike three on Tyler Love. This one looking. And for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 5, Tommy Williams.
This will bring us back to Tommy Williams. 0 for 1 on the day. Williams sends one into right center field. Reed moving over and makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. But not before the Vikings gain another run, adding on to their 5-run lead. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kyle Ryan going to start things off for us for Logan Elm here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. My apologies, I believe is it the bottom half of the 6th inning? Top half of the 6th inning. I messed my book up and it's kind of messing with my innings now. First one in there for a strike. Normally Blayton Reed would be batting in this spot. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout looking. Now Kyle Ryan quickly behind, 0-2. Three pitches and another strikeout for Matthew Farmer. And the first of the game for Kyle Ryan, 1 away.
Designated hitter number 11, Garrett Summers.
Garrett Summers still the designated hitter for Logan Elm. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out to second base and a fly out to right field. That one was upstairs, 1-0. Summers swings through that one, 1-1. Flare down the third base line and out of play, 1-2. Only 2 base runners allowed by Farmer, and only one of those being a hit in the second strikeout of the inning for Matthew Farmer. 2 down.
Second baseman number 7, Zach Parks.
Another new face for the Braves, number 7, Zach Parks, a junior listed as a utility player for Logan Elm. Getting his first at bat of the day. Swings through the first pitch, 0-1. Chopper right back to the pitcher. Farmer throw on to first. 3 up, 3 down. Another efficient inning for Matthew Farmer. This is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth. Leading off the bottom half of the 6th inning,
Leading off Teays Valley, the shortstop, number 12.
going to be Peyton Weiler. Oh for 1 on the day. With the fielder's choice and 2 sacrifices. A sac fly back in the first that brought home a run. And a sac bunt in his most previous at bat. 0-1 the count to Weiler. And the home plate umpire going to signal that that pitch caught a little piece of Weiler. That'll put a runner on for A.J. Moniachi.
First baseman, number 44, A.J. Mariachi.
Eplin will throw over to first. Weiler back in time. 6-0 lead for the Vikings. Bottom of the 6th inning. 1 on, nobody out. A.J. Moniachi at the plate from the stretch. And Weiler on the move, safe into second base. His first stolen base of the game. Nothing in 1 the count on Moniachi. Eplin deals. Moniachi sends one into the right center field gap. Baker runs it down, and Weiler was halfway to third base, not thinking Baker was going to make the play. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 14, Will Gregory.
That'll bring up Will Murphy, 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a run scored. First pitch 2 Murphy in there, 0-1. This one fouled back over the netting. And Epplin quickly ahead, 0-2. O2 offering from Epplin, low and away, 1-2. This one fouled back, and honestly, if it wasn't, Weiler probably had third base stolen, as Teays Valley's done a good job today getting solid jumps when they steal, and especially from second to third. As it was Geisinger earlier who pretty much did the same thing, and honestly on the next pitch took third base. This one high and inside, 2-2. Murphy sends one down the right field line, and it'll land by the playground area here at VA Memorial Stadium. We'll try the 2-2 again. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and fouled back. Thought it may have been swung through, no contact made, but Murphy foul tipped him. We're going to try the 2-2 once again. One on, one out. 2-2 the count for Will Murphy. Neppen will step off, fake a pickoff move to second base. From the stretch, Epplin. And taking off for third is Weiler, and he's in there safely for the second time today. The Teays Valley Viking has stolen third base. And with a full count now for Will Murphy, really all he has to do is put it in play to get this run home. And he'll hit a fly ball, a liner into left field. It'll get down. A one-out RBI single for Will Murphy. Three for four on the day for Will Murphy. A run scored and an RBI right there.
Designated hitter number 28, Adam Treisler.
And that'll bring up Adam Treisler, who back in his last at bat, an RBI double. 1 for 3 on the day. First offering, a ground ball to the right side. Flipped to short for 1. And not able to double up Treisler at first base. 2 down.
Right fielder number 22, Landon Geisinger.
Landon Geisinger, the batter now, 2 down, runner on first. This one high and outside, 1-0. Geisinger 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk. This one high and outside as well, 2-0. 2-0 offering from Eplin, fouled away down the third base line. And out of play, 2-1. Seven to nothing lead now for Teays Valley. If Eplin able to get out of this inning here, be a pretty steep hill for Logan Elm heading into the top of the 7th inning. Here's the 2-1. Inside and a little low, 3-1. Treisler gets his lead at first from the stretch. Eplin low and away, ball 4. 2 on now for Teays Valley. Landon Brent normally going to bat in this spot. This time, however, it's going to be Brandon Smith, former teammate of mine last summer. Going to get the nod here in the 7 hole for Teays Valley. And simultaneously, Logan Elm going to make a pitching change. Going to be number 2, Kyle Ryan, on the mound for the Braves.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 2, Kyle Ryan.
Two down, runners on first and second for Brandon Smith, a 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th for the Teays Valley Vikings. Here's a first offering, catches the zone, 0-1. Nothing in one offering, low and away, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Smith sends one high and foul. It'll make it a 1-2 count now for Smith. Here's the 2-2. Smith sends one into high left field. It's tracked by Klein and caught for the 3rd out of the inning. Teays Valley a 7-0 lead over Logan Elm, this is Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Glockner from the Glockner family of dealerships. With all the traveling that you're going to be doing this holiday season, we made servicing your vehicles as easy as possible. With our new online scheduling tool, you can schedule your oil change in less than 60 seconds. Visit Glockner.com, select Schedule Service, select the services that you need, and pick your arrival time. We'll even send you a text reminder. It's that simple. Have a great season.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Leading off for Logan Elm, center fielder number 5, Braylon Baker.
Top half of the 7th inning could be the last 3 outs for Logan Elm as they trail Teays Valley 7-zip. We're going to need at least a 7 spot here to send it into the bottom half of the 7th. Braylon Baker, the only player on Logan Elm with a hit today, sends one to the left side of the infield, gloved by the shortstop, and Braylon Baker will have his second hit of the day and the second hit for Logan Elm overall with an infield single. Entered today hitless, 2 for 3 on the day, 2 hits on the season.
Now hitting for Braves, number 9, Riley Underwood.
And now batting number 9, Riley Underwood. And would normally be in a falter spot. Underwood swings through the first one, 0-1. Before exiting a falter, 0-2, 0-4-2. Nothing in 1 the count on Underwood. Throw over to first. Baker back in time. 1-1 the count on Underwood. Here's the 1-1 from Farmer, fouled away past the first base dugout. 1-2. Well, as it stands right now, in terms of pitching for Matthew Farmer, as Underwood sends this one into shallow center field, Williams is under it and puts it away for the first out of the inning. But for Farmer, as of right now, 6 1/3 innings pitched, no earned runs, only 3 base runners allowed. 2 of those hits, obviously, as Baker takes off for second. The throw down from McFarland, not in time. Braylon Baker with his first stolen base of the day. And only the second time Logan Elm has had a player in scoring position. First offering to Eplin in the dirt, 1-0. Eplin 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out to right. And a 1-hopper back to Farmer on the mound. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt as well, 2-0 the count now to Farmer, or sorry, to Eplin. The count, sorry. Once again, the scoreboard here at VA Memorial Stadium is a little off target, but we'll get through it. 3-0 the count to Colton Eplin, and he'll take the fourth for a walk. First walk of the day for Matthew Farmer. And the first time Eplin has reached base safely today. Currently 6:24 here in the top of the 7th inning, so assuming Teays Valley is able to get out of this one without surrendering 7 runs here with 1 out in the top of the 7th, I'd assume the Chillicothe-Zane Trace game will start on time at 7 o'clock following this one. But for now batting for Logan Elm, Keegan Deal. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts, both looking. First offering from Farmer. This one skied into foul territory down the right field line. As the first baseman, Moniachi, goes tumbling over the fence. En route to the foul ball. May have broken the fence, actually. It was not caught, so it will be a foul ball. 0-1 the count on Deal. You know, I've been around here a long time, and I've watched a lot of games and played in a lot of games at this stadium, and I cannot say that I've seen that before. 0-1 the count to Deal. Runners on first and second, 1 away. This one pops straight up and out of play. Going to hit the top of the press box. Actually, it's going to go straight over into the parking lot. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 offering. Right back to Farmer. He'll throw it to Weiler at second. Throw on to first. Not in time. Deal able to reach first base on a fielder's choice. And with 2 down, Carson Summers will come up with runners on the corners. And a chance here for Logan Elm to plate their first runner of the game.
The catcher number 12, Carson Summers.
Farmer trying to get the complete game shutout here for Teays Valley, giving the Vikings their first win of the season here on the Vikings opening day. And he's 2 strikes away from doing so. 0-1 the count on Carson Summers. From the stretch, Farmer, the 0-1. This one hits straight at the second baseman, Smith, for the third and final out of the game. Matthew Farmer have a day on the mound. 2 hits, no runs, 1 error on the defense, and a 7-0 win for the Teays Valley Vikings. 1-0 on the season. Logan Elm will move to 0-3. We'll just go over quickly what I had stat-wise. We'll start with Logan Elm, since they were the losing team. Really, there's not much to go over for Logan Elm. Really, just Braylon Baker gets his first 2 knocks of the season with a single in the 4th and a single here in the 7th, along with a stolen base. And really, that's all we can say for Logan Elm. And they had a couple guys reach base, but that was either on a walk or fielder's choice or error. For Teays Valley, Tommy Williams didn't have a hit on the day, but scored twice. A.J. Moniachi didn't have a hit either, but had 2 RBIs on the deep sac fly to right center field. Will Murphy, 3 for 4 with a run and an RBI. And Tyler Love, 1 for 2. And Adam Treisler was 1 for 4 with an RBI. And obviously Matthew Farmer, let me count them up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's right, 6 Ks, 7 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, no earned runs. A good day for Matthew Farmer and a good win, a good opening day win for the Teays Valley Vikings. Once again, the final here from VA Memorial Stadium. Teays Valley 7, Logan Elm nothing. Thanks for joining me and Carson on the camera here at the home of the Paints and the home of the First National Bank of Waverly Baseball Classic. 6:29 now, so like I said, the Chillicothe-Zane Trace game will more than likely start on time if you are interested in tuning in for that. But once again, the final, Teays Valley 7, Logan Elm nothing. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Coaches for both Logan Elm and Teays Valley, please do not leave too soon. I have shirts and hoodies for you. Thank you.